Everyone, and welcome to Pause with Nuku. Our special guest today is from Stellenbosch University. He's going to introduce himself and Mr. Welcome to Pause with Nuku.
Thank you so much. My first time on YouTube. So I'm excited.
So it's the first time. I'm glad that your first time is with us.
I've been in other videos for the university website, and
All right.
I think I might be on YouTube, but let's just say it's my first.
Oh my goodness, that's so special.
A good place to start.
It is so special. So your name here, okay, you are going to introduce yourself and tell us about your name and the history behind your name, the meaning of your name, the significance of your name, because we honor people and they are for who they are before the career and everything else. We just want to get to know. I don't even want to, because I had my own perceptions and ideas concerning your name. I think I know why your parents named you that name. So who are you?
So my name is Joshua Davidson. I'm a student recruitment practitioner at the University of Stellenbosch, working in the division of student recruitment. And my name, what it comes down to is being a leader.
Okay.
I
wrote it in the Bible.
Yeah.
Inspired.
So I haven't been asked that question in such a long time. So I even forgot, because people always ask you, what's your name? What do you do?
Yeah.
Not what's your name? Who are you? And that's something I forgot. So thank you for reminding.
That's why we are intentional. I've been studying about history and why history is so important and how we made history to be about school and books and academics, but never personalized that. I'm so big into human development and human understanding people, who they are. There is this thing I always tell people, that in Zulu, when you greet people, you say sawubona, meaning we see you. It's not just hi, it's intentional, meaning that I see you. And I feel like as the modern generation, we have lost that.
Definitely.
And now I'm curious to know people and their names and who named you. I want to take people back to who they are more than what they do. So who named you? Do you know?
My mother.
Do you know why? Because as Africans, I think human beings in general, there is something, naming kids is intentional thing. Do you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Please
why.
ask her.
Ask the question.
I'm glad that she's still alive, so that we can go back and ask her. Please ask her and get back to me. Please get back to me.
Part 2 video coming soon.
Please,
just based on my
I want to know what was going on. It's very important for me, and I think for everyone. And I know that she will tell you the story that, I don't know, guys. Please, you must just ask your parents if they are still alive. Or even aunts. Sometimes people are named by their aunts, by relatives, and all of that. So I really want to know what was going on through that process, because she named you Joshua for a reason. So I want to know that.
Okay, exactly.
And thank you so much for taking time and pause with us. Do you want to tell them how we met?
On the wonderful world of LinkedIn, I saw you pop up, and we had mutual connections.
Yes.
And also all the work that you do in your community, because you are a community empowerer, I believe. It's more than just education. It's more than just what you think it is.
Yeah.
Because those people go on to do such amazing things. So that's how we linked, and that's how I'm sitting here.
We linked on LinkedIn.
Yes. That's how I'm sitting here today.
LinkedIn must just pay us. We linked it to LinkedIn. So it's the power of social media. I always tell people that social media can break you or make you. It depends on how you use the platform. And I met wonderful people from such spaces. And today we met in person. So tell us about your work now that we know. Oh, but no. We must not jump. Where is home for you?
Somerset West.
Oh.
Down the road.
Okay. And then you studied where and where? From high school to...
So at high school, I was also in Somerset West at Holland High School. And then I came to Stellenbosch in 2017 for my first year.
Okay, and what you studied there?
I studied development and environment, BA, and then I did my post-grad diploma in environmental management. So I'm still looking at doing my honor, my master's next year.
Development what?
And environment. So environmental studies, sustainability, save the world, let's make a difference.
Why
all those
that?
things.
Why that? I'm asking you because part of the work that we do had a lot to do with career guidance. Where I come from, I never had career guidance or career coach or all these things that you are going to tell us. I didn't know anything of such. I never visited any tertiary institution. I didn't even know what I wanted to do. So our target audience here is parents, it's students, it's organizations that are working with young people. So we never had that. So how did you decide?
So how I decided, and it was a bit of a, I won't say easy, but it was a natural progression to my decision. I was good at geography at school. And then I realized my geography teacher made it very interesting. And she made us realize that there's more to geography than just soil and rocks and clouds and rainfall and things like that. There's so many different angles that you can take environmentalism from, sustainability from. I mean, in corporates now, sustainability and environmental departments are the quickest growing, in some corporates. So that is how I got to the decision. I really had a passion for that. Even though my marks at university might not show that same passion. Because university, showed me flames in that first year. But ultimately, that's what it came down to. I wanted to be able to use knowledge to make a difference.
There is that as well, Joshua, that we said something that is very important, that your teacher, your geography teacher, made it interesting. You see, teachers, the power of influence, how teacher presents or how teacher, it's important. And then there is this thing from, usually the A students from high school are not the A students in university. Why do you think is that?
Because university and school is not the same thing. The biggest mistake that students make, and I made the same mistake, is thinking I can do the exact same thing in university that I did in high school.
Which is what?
Just do it the day before. Or just stick to the same study styles.
Speak on that, because I don't think high school learners are prepared for university.
So what high school does, it puts you in a bubble. It makes you think that the world is not bigger than high school. It makes you think that the most difficult thing for you right now is homework. Trust me, there's more difficult things in life than homework. So you want to open your mind to understand that if you're going to use a carrot cake recipe and expect a chocolate cake, you can't be disappointed when you get a carrot cake and you wanted a chocolate cake. You didn't change the recipe. So you need to change the building blocks and the foundation for the results that you want to get out. Meaning that if school taught you can study the day before, and you just come to university and you think you can do the same thing, it's not going to work.
Wow.
Because it's two different worlds.
And then how did you manage that? First year,
failure.
I'm sure it was. Really?
Failure is the best teacher sometimes. I always say whenever I go to schools and even parent evenings, I say, the first test at university, I got 17%, 17. Felt like the world was ending. And I always share that story because there's so much more to someone's story than just what you see in front of you. I faced lots of failure at university because I didn't handle the pressure properly. I didn't apply myself properly in that circumstances. And the biggest mistake that kids do at school. Sorry, I'm going off on.
It's fine. This is perfect.
Biggest mistake that kids make in school is learning to remember instead of learning to understand. So if I don't understand something, I can't explain it to you. So I can have a textbook and study from page 1 till page 50 and parrot read everything and try to parrot study everything and remember it line for line, word for word, fact for fact. And then when I get in the test, I blank. That's because you don't understand it. So there's more than one recipe.
So how do you think we can change that to study to understand? Because the previous guest that we had, she started this reading club with kids because of the statistics that grade 4 learners in South Africa can't read to comprehend. So how do we then teach? Because this is serious. Because she said something that kids, they can read and excellently, but they don't understand what they are reading.
Because they read to get through it. So they just want to get through that page or the next
Wow.
page. So if you're not going into something with the mindset of I need to understand this, then it's not going to be as easy to apply yourself to get there.
Wow.
So what I did is, and the style that I changed is, I sat and I tried to read my notes but explain it to myself. So, okay, Nuku, how do I put this plan together? How do I do X, Y, or Z?
Yeah.
And then that makes the process a bit easier for me.
So that must start in high school.
That must start in high school, maybe even primary school. If
Yeah,
you can.
because I'm thinking as well about study techniques. How do people study? Because I think we have normalized or made people to think that it's one way of doing things, but then the way you understand might not be my way. So we have a long way to go.
A long way.
Thank you so much for sharing that, and I think that is now helpful in terms of the work that you do. It comes handy because you have experience, and that is why one of the mission that we want to achieve here is to bring people with experience, not just sharing from book, because anyone can Google this information, but when we're speaking from experience, that this is what I have done, these are the lessons that I learned, this is what I think can be done to help the next generation. And now your work, what is this all about?
Student recruitment.
Student recruitment practitioner.
Yes.
Yes.
All
What
those,
is that?
All those fancy words.
Yay! I'm trying to control my tongue here.
Makes me sound very important, but basically,
you are a practitioner of some stuff.
So basically, what it comes down to is that I'm very interested in what the next step for a high school learner is.
Starting from which grade?
So we start working from grade 9 till grade 12 with the learners.
Okay.
With grade 9, we go in and we tell them, this is the reason why the decision that you're going to make when you choose subjects is so important. Don't choose subjects because you're friends.
Yeah.
Don't choose subjects because you don't like the teacher. Don't choose subjects because of X, Y, and Z. And we try to show them subject combinations that can take them to certain paths. So it's very difficult to expect a 14-year-old to know exactly what they want to do, because it changes every day. But we try to help them in that process. Grade 11s also, we try to show them careers. We try to open their minds up to the importance of where they are, because that's a pinnacle point. That's the make or break point in their high school career. Because if you do well in grade 11, grade 12 is going to be easier, because you develop those habits. And it's about the person sitting opposite me, not about me or this institution.
So in grade 9, so you said something about the end goal offline. Can you please repeat that? That was profound.
So when a child and their parents come to me, or anybody comes to me and they say, I want to be this, I want to be that, or they say, I'm not sure. I say to them and I ask them the question, what is your end goal? What is the ultimate goal for yourself? Don't tell me you want to have 6 children and drive a G-Wagon and all that stuff. Tell me career-wise, what you want to achieve. Education-wise, what you want to achieve. Then they'll realize, okay, maybe there's more to career than just money.
And cars.
And cars. There's a process.
Yeah.
And I always ask them, what is your end goal? Where do you want to go to? Where do you see yourself?
Do they know?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they come and they say, I want to be a neurosurgeon, I want to be an advocate, biomedical engineer. Lots of times it's just buzzwords that they hear on social media, or they heard it once and then they stick with it. And the reason why we work all the way back to grade 12, from grade 12 till grade 9, is because in grade 12, kids come when it's time to apply and they say, I want to be a biomedical engineer. They don't have the subjects. Or they have the right subjects, but they don't have the marks.
Okay.
What then? So we try to...
So it's the selection, the subjects, and then the average mark that people they need.
Yes.
Do you have average mark that is standard for Stellenbosch University?
It depends from faculty to faculty.
Okay.
It can be found on our website on martis.com.
All right.
But the most important thing to realize is that the 40% is never enough.
Okay.
And there's this big debate of maths and maths lit. Obviously, one is seen as plan A and the other is seen as plan B, or more superior and less superior. I always say to people that a 40% in pure maths is not going to really get you into university. 80% in maths lit might get you into university. But what you need to see maths and maths lit as is two different avenues. Not a plan A and a plan B.
Okay.
It's two different doors. This door takes you there, that door takes you there.
So now that you are doing this kind of work, in terms of our system, the education in general, do you think that the system is preparing kids for this? Because I recently read that there is a decrease in number in terms of maths, the pure maths students, kids, they prefer maths lead. Do you know why is that? Or it's just your general view or your observation?
To say, but in some places you can observe that the kids are not really serious about school.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what brought that about. The attention span is very short. They don't necessarily want to work hard for what they want. And obviously, I'm not saying this is everybody, but this is what you see here and there.
Yeah.
So I always say to teachers, I could never do what you do because I don't have the patience. Because teachers deal with a lot. Parents.
Especially from different communities. Certain communities.
It is tough because I was speaking to someone last week and I said that sometimes the school is the only place of expression for a child.
Yeah.
They don't have it in the household, they don't have it with parents, they don't have it with maybe senior figures in their family. So all of that comes out in different ways in the school environment. So that makes the school systems very tough.
So in grade 9, the focus is on subjects, and then and grade 11, what is your focus with grade 11s?
Our focus is careers with them.
Okay.
Just showing them that if they do want to study a certain degree program or they want to follow a certain career path, this is what they need to get there.
All right.
So it's also very important to really just bring them back down to earth to say, your teachers told you grade 11 is important, your parents told you you didn't listen, I'm going to say the same thing now. And I always say to kids that nobody's going to get you to your goals and to the end goal except for you. Your parents can only take you so far, your teachers can only take you so far, and they will do their best they can. But ultimately, if you want to work or not want to work, it's up to you. Then you can't blame...
Why grade 11 is so important?
Because if they want to come study at university, when they're in matric, they will apply with their final grade 11 marks. So that's the baseline for us at Stellenbosch for conditional or provisional acceptance. Other institutions allow them to apply with term 1 or term 2 grade 12 marks. Not us, final 11, final 12 only.
That was important
Very
to
important.
note. That was important because some kids or parents even are not aware of that. They think that the biggest thing or the important thing is grade 12. But then when you're in grade 12, that means you are already trapped and late. And if Stellenbosch University is your choice. So let's talk about the not so nice stuff. I don't know your experience, but I'm going to share my experience. Okay. So I started working with schools by helping grade 12 learners with their applications. And I would ask them to give me 3 of their university choice or institutions, whatever. Some they want to go to the college, others it's university. But they would never choose Stellenbosch University, especially those from the townships. I can even say that Kayamandi, because I work very closely with kids from Kayamandi, and they would not choose Stellenbosch. And I would ask them why. They'd be like, no, Stellenbosch University is just not for us. Do you ever, do you have experience of that, or have you ever encountered that with schools that you're working with, or even parents, or when you visit schools?
All the time.
What is the attitude that you get?
All the time. So
I'm glad that it's just not me.
It's a very interesting work that we do. I think for you, they would maybe be more honest and open with you because you are impartial third party. With me, I'm from the university. I come to the school with a hoodie that says Marty's on, and they're like, this guy. So there's obviously levels and depth to reservations. There is perception, first thing. There's obviously history, language, the big thing. Many people still believe that if you come to Stellenbosch University, you must speak Afrikaans.
They tell me that all the time.
So, I mean, in 2025, that is still perception. And then you just have the community mindset.
I think parents and kids and organizations, you must just listen carefully. This is very important now.
So, English is the main language of education at Stellenbosch University. And there is obviously the community mindset and the community speech. And that one little sentence is, this is not for us, or this is not for our people. So I always ask the question, how do you transform a space if you keep saying that this is not for us?
Yeah.
I understand that it's obviously not as straightforward as saying, come to Stellenbosch, everything will be sunshine and roses. But I always say to students also, because someone said to me, we only take students in from Camp Spain. So I first, that was
Wow.
after a very long day, like 4:30 in the afternoon, and I was like,
Again.
Can I just take a breath before I answer this question?
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I then just realized that is also still perception. That it's only kids from private schools, so it's only this and only that. But students at Stellenbosch University are here because they have earned their space.
Yeah.
90,000 people more or less apply, only 5,500, 5,600 get in. So that 5,000 plus got in here because they worked for it. And they are from different parts of the country, from the most rural parts of the Eastern Cape, KZN, Limpopo, Western Cape. So it's not about the